house ready to go, so that there's no kind of option of, oh, we'll just go and get this, or we'll just go and get
Well, actually, I went to Asda yesterday to get my shopping in Aintree, and it was the smallest trolley and the least I've ever spent, because it was like, right, we're going to see Andrew tomorrow. We're actually doing the band tomorrow, and we're on like mush food, so I'm not buying anything. So there was little pots of jelly and a bit of yoghurt and there's nothing else in. Oh, there was a couple of meals for Tony, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, we tend to just stick to soup, so we make our own soups. So I'll plan out which ones I'm going to make, and then I'll like plan 5, and it'll cost me about 15 quid. And that's meals for us for 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, and you can freeze it and everything.
We freeze it in tiny little pots, and then of a morning I just get 4 out, 2 for dinner, 2 for tea, and we're done with it.
And we don't let anybody sway us off it, do we? You know,
no.
Like Jen's husband and a dad and that live with us and their daughter, and we don't let them sway us from eating what we want to eat. Even Christmas Day we had soup.
Yeah, and Christmas, my dad is very focused on meals, isn't he? Like the social aspect of meals, and Christmas dinner was a big thing for me dad, that we all sat down and he was really desperate for us to have Christmas dinner, and we were so, I think, had it been just you or just me, we'd have gone,
you'd have gave it,
but we were strong together. We went, no, we're not doing, that's not what it's about. Christmas, we can have a very nice Christmas day without having turkey.
It's all about food,
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what got us in that position in the first place, was, you know, we're saying, not being able to say no, or just eating.
For the sake of it.
Just eating because it was there, and you know, Jenny's a lovely cook, she makes cakes and things like that, and you know, when she moved back in, we were having cakes, and Nick, her husband, is a big sweet eater, isn't he? And we thought, oh, we'll have some more, we'll do that, and it was just out of hand.
It got ridiculous. It had become ridiculous, the amount of food that we were eating and the portion sizes that we were using.
That's been our problem, portion size. Portion.
We like I was addicted to chocolate. If I didn't get it, I was bare angry.
Yeah.
Where's that chocolate?
Oh, tell me, my guy, he is chocoholic. I mean, they don't even ask him in the shop.
He goes in the shop, he goes crunchies, and he goes,
But we've sat watching him eat them, and it hasn't took a flicker on us whatsoever, so we are focused.
It's getting your head around the fact that you're supposed to eat when you're hungry, not you're supposed to eat when you want to eat. And that's been the big thing for us. So I work in Manchester and drive back to Liverpool, and it was, I'll just nip into the shop and grab a bag of crisps and a chocolate bar for the drive home. Why? I wasn't hungry, but I was
doing it that once, you then do it 5 days a week, because you did it last week, you do it this week.
It's that, and that's what Andrew's about, those habits.
Tear that all back out.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the staff room in work, it's always cakes and sweets and things, you know. Yeah. And I just wouldn't eat them. I didn't tell anybody at first, and one of the girls I work with, she's actually had the operation for a gastric band, and she'd been sick and vomiting and all that, you know, she'd been through all that, and I thought, oh God, at least I haven't been through anything like that, and I still wouldn't take anything, but I didn't tell them at first, and then somebody just said to me, are you losing weight? And I said, well, yeah, I'm trying, you know, and then, but you're always having soup, and I said, well, yeah, that's all I wanted, I want soup, and we started to introduce more chunky solid food now, but still cutting down on the portion sizes, watching what's going in it.
Cooking everything fresh. We're kind of sticking to a clean eating way, so nothing processed, nothing that's come out of a packet, really, it's all fresh food. The ethos is avoid anything that's got a television commercial. Because it must be, it tends to be clean eating if it's not got a television.
Yeah, we like to eat fresh, don't we? Really.
Yeah. Well, we've cooked things that we didn't even know existed, haven't we?
Chestnut soup is our absolute favourite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chestnut soup's gorgeous. That's what we had Christmas Day.
Yeah, you make it with the pureed chestnuts and sherry. Yeah. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
I think I can feel down well on this.
Yeah. And how much have you lost now?
7 stone.
Is that since November?
Since November. 18th of November.
Yeah, I've lost 5. Yeah.
Must feel better.
Oh, I feel fantastic.
Happier. Yeah. I think that's the key, isn't it?
And healthier. Healthier. I mean, I just said to my husband this morning, I said, you know, I haven't had those pains in my hips. I used to start walking, and I'd get a pain in my hip, and I'd feel as if, you know, I couldn't move my leg. And
your legs are rubbed together.
Yeah. Before and after.
Wow. God, that doesn't even look like you. Wow.
And there's no way in God's earth I would afford anything like that before. I went out with my cousins on a night out, and I was all like, I was a bit self-conscious. Once I had a few drinks.
Actually, I got one of them and I put it on the other day, and she laughed at me and she went, "Get it off," and I thought, right, I want to show you. Yeah. I'm off to Australia in October, and I thought, I will wear that on the beach. Yeah.
I just, because I work in a school, one of the kids come up to me and she's like, "Miss Cannell," and I went, "Yeah, babe," and she went, "Have you got a baby in your tummy?" Yeah. And I was like, "No."
Because we say it, don't we? We just say it.
I'm just like, suck it.
That's fab.
But when I came out of the changing rooms trying that on, you went mad. No, I don't like it. Because just so not used to wearing anything like that. And when my friend saw it, she said, "Don't take this the wrong way, but it's so nice to see you wearing something age appropriate."
Yeah.
Because previously it was all cover up
and not black. Yeah, it was always black.
Even in the sun, and I'm like that.
Long sleeves and up to it.
And it just works, and there's no pressure.
No.
There's no pressure. And you know, I mean, we've done Weight Watchers, I've done Slimming World, I've done Scarsdale diets, I've done
Cambridge.
Everything. I've done the soups and the shakes. I've done all that.
It's not living though, is it?
No.
It's not living our life.
Whereas with this, I don't feel necessarily like we've been deprived of anything.
Nothing.
Because we could still have something if we really wanted to. You could still have a piece of chocolate if you really, really wanted to. But it's thinking about, why am I having that piece of chocolate? Is it because I want it? Is it because I need it? And it's trying to get that mindset again, isn't it? Yeah. And you know, we've had nights where we've had a kind of a moussey thing, haven't we, from Marks and Spencer's, but we've still had the low calorie one. It's still been pureed, and it's still pretty much been low fat, but we've just felt like we're having a little bit of a treat.